Hi guys, and welcome back to this week's video.
This week we're trying to avoid the crowds. It's bank holiday weekend in Cornwall, and that usually only means one thing: a lot of queues, a lot of car parks full, and not a lot of space to do anything. So we're going to stick to the east coast, and we're going to go see what we can find that's not busy as all hell.
But first of all, let's show you where we are.
So that's enough of that. Let's get in and go.
We're going to head north of Falmouth and go and try and get the King Harry Ferry across to a place called St Mawes. It's a bit rainy today, but hopefully we're going to dodge the showers, and it's looking a bit brighter where we're heading, so fingers crossed that it's going to be good weather for us. So today we're going to head north of Falmouth and get the King Harry Ferry across to a place called St Mawes, where hopefully we can find somewhere to have a spot at lunch, because I really fancy a carvery. So the weather is definitely not on our side today, so I think we're going to camp out in the van for a little bit and make a coffee and wait out to see if this rain goes away. Listen. Oh dear.
That's Grimsby, is that? Well, chucking it down rain in Cornwall, it means one thing: coffee and a game of double.
And yes, we have got a Christmas version of double, and yes, I've paid about £3 for it from Temu.
Well, although I won on camera, Jess has actually won 3 times. And not that she likes to rub it in or anything, but she's currently sat here like this.
Yeah, boy.
Child. See what I have to put up with. So, the rain's finally stopped. Let's head down into the town and have a mooch. So St Mawes is a really picturesque little fishing village. It's essentially straight opposite Falmouth, and you've got 3 ways you can get here. So you can either drive on the main road all the way around, which is quite long. You can do what we did this morning, which is drive up to Playing Place, and you can get the King Harry ferry across, and I think it's about a 3-mile drive. Or you can get the ferry from Falmouth, where you come across this bay and you come into the harbour just over there. So it's really accessible, but it's a very picturesque little town to come and visit.
And while you're here, you can go and visit St Mawes Castle, which is about there. It was built by King Henry VIII in 1540.
Now, it costs about £9.50 to get in, so each. I think we'll leave that for another day. So I know that was a little bit abrupt. What you just saw then was the St Mawes Hotel. We went there for lunch. We've been there before, but it was a good few years ago.
Yeah.
The service is incredible and the food is
So
just
good. So good.
insane. If anyone's over here, highly recommend it. It's not that expensive considering what eating out costs at the minute.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
So now we are adequately stuffed and the weather has come out to be really good. I think we're going to go and head to try and find a beach.
I've been trying to move a mountain on my way to get to you. Skinny dipping in an ocean blue. It's an uphill kind of battle to make you see my point of view. Is it worth it? I ain't got a clue. Sometimes you shoot yourself in the foot not to go to Vietnam. Sometimes if it's
So we've made it to our park up and it's a pretty epic one. We are on the Roseland Heritage Coast. We are near Carn Beach, I believe. We'll put it on a map, but it's an absolute beauty.
I've been trying to move a mountain on my way to get to you. Skinny
So we've just arrived at Pendower Beach. It's literally a minute's walk or so from the van down, and we've just arrived at the beach. So if I spin you around, you'll see the beautiful sand.
got a clue. Sometimes you shoot yourself in the foot not to go to Vietnam. Sometimes if it's too good to be true, it means you're getting scammed. Ooh, say it isn't true. Don't tell me I'm a fool. I fall for you. I've had my premonitions about the way that this could end, but as an optimist I've always played my cards.
So we just got back from the beach. Luckily the sun stayed out the whole time we were there. We've come back to the van, but on the way back we noticed a sign that says you're not allowed to stay here between May and September. So we are going to go find a park up that you can stay. We would recommend it if you're outside of these times and you have chocks, because you're on quite a big slope. Some people don't mind that. I'm a bit of a picky sleeper anyway. Take that for what you will. But yeah, we're going to go find somewhere else and hopefully we'll have a nice park up with still a view of the sea like we've got now. Before we head off, top tip. Anyone that doesn't know, all the links in the description are there for this. We use this little jimmy rig to record, but unfortunately I've gone a little floppy. Now, one thing we keep in the van, among many, is this awesome little Rolston toolkit. I've got it from B&M, one of Jess's favourite places on the planet, for £5, which got all sorts in it, from screwdrivers, flatheads, hex bits. There's everything in there that you can need. So you can tighten this up on the go and it doesn't become a problem.
I've been contemplating all my time. My thoughts make me tired, just running through my mind. Wonder if there's peace that I can find, instead of always being on the grind. I need a new purpose, I'm looking for so much more. Don't leave me here searching, you're just what I'm longing for, when times are getting crazy.
So I did further north up the peninsula and found a nice little park up. So Norm's just over behind us. There's a nice little gate to get through into a farmer's field, and we're just sat watching the view on one of the benches. Tell you what though, he doesn't look like he's having a bad day.
What we having?
Cheesy mushroom garlic pasta.
Sounds good to me.
Good, because you're not getting anything else.
You've outdone yourself tonight.
Well, today's been a really nice day, but for now, it's time to go to bed. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Although those views are epic, we have decided to move on to a little village where we can sit and have our breakfast. Purely because a lot of dog walkers started to arrive at that last park up. So we like to try and keep the peace. We'll arrive late where we can and leave early where possible. Today we're going to go and find a woodland walk in a place called Kennel Vale. It used to be an old gunpowder works, so let's go and see what we can find.
So we're at Kennel Vale, and Kennel Vale used to be owned by Kennel Vale Gunpowder Company, who started up in 1811.
It was positioned deep into the woodland to help prevent against any blasts. The river that you can probably hear in the background is perfect to run water wheels in, which was perfect for the enterprise down into the woodland.
Originally, there were around 50 structures like this around the site, but now they've all been reclaimed by nature.
Overall, Kennel Vale is a great place to come with the entire family. It's completely free, which to be honest, there isn't many places you can say that about these days. It's steeped in history, there's buildings everywhere, you can go into it all. You can even go for a swim in the river if you're a psychopath. Whatever tickles your fancy. But no, All they ask is you be careful of parking outside. It's very residential, it's very built up. There's very little parking because it's all residential. So just be careful about where you park, don't block, especially if you're coming into a camper van or something bigger. Park respectfully, make sure that fire engines, ambulances, all that kind of stuff can get through, and you're not impeding local traffic for people that live here. But for the meantime, let's show you around. Honestly, Jess thinks she's funny for that. Well, I think she's going to have to watch her back from now on in here. Be a real shame if someone went in the water now, wouldn't it?
Guess I woke up today and just chose chaos. I think I've had enough, why don't you lay off? Nowhere to be, no makeup on, feel young and free, baby, I'm done. So turn up my song and feel free to stare. I don't care.
I don't know what you think, Jess, but I reckon Den Cornwall, this is at least £500,000. Light renovation. Solid.
Could do with a bigger door.
Yeah, doorway's lacking.
Yo ho, peasants down below.
I think she needs to reevaluate who's building the van next time, and this time, and the previous time.
Point of trying to fit in. Nobody told you that you had to like it.
So that was Kennel Vale. We're now heading back to the van, and I think that's where we'll leave you for this week.
So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. When I first saw that, I thought it was a poo and I was about to be extremely impressed.
Turn left!
Look how cute that is. Oh
Wait, should we do it here?
yeah.
Try to smash it. Chill out.
Rainbow!
Yes, I did.